I want to welcome y'all back. Welcome some of y'all for the first time to the T Double P, that is the Tremaine Perry podcast. I'm your host. Some folks call me Trey, other people call me Tremaine. It don't matter what you call me, long as you call me. Here on the podcast to show my live reactions to this week's episode of AEW Dynamite. But before I continue, if you haven't already, hit that bell and subscribe to the channel. Go through the content, liking, commenting, and sharing videos, and follow me on all your social media. Hope everybody's having a great week, and let's begin. Had to work tonight, so I'm just now watching it from the beginning. No spoilers. What up, Lil John Westside boy? How you doing? I'm gonna share the stream real quick. Bear with me. Lil John Westside boy, my homeboy, my homie. Brian Danielson. Oh, starting the show out with him. Wow, did not expect that. I'm good, bro. I can't complain. I cannot complain. Even if I wanted to, I cannot complain. Like I'm off work, happy. I got a place to live, and that's for nothing more. Gotta share it one more place. That is Facebook. What up, Keith? Welcome in. How you doing? Hope all is well with you, bro. Sorry it's so late for me coming up here, yo. I'm a man of my word. By popular demand, people wanted me to do my live reactions to Dynamite and Collision, so here I am on a Wednesday watching Dynamite on camera. I'm glad you're here, Keith. Welcome in, bro. I'm glad my green screen's working tonight. I like how my belt is kind of fading in and out. My NXT belt right there. Trying to make it show. It's right there. If I turn the green screen off, you can see it. But I'd rather leave it on. Makes me feel like I'm in the studio when I'm not. So now Will Ospreay's coming out. After Brian Danielson came out first. I'm good with the audio, right? My mic ain't choppy, is it? I'm good with the audio, right? Yeah, we're live, pal. Everything sounds good on my end. I got so much work to do on Supercard, man. War Room. I love that. Welcome to the War Room with your host, Trey. I like that, Keith. The War Room. Ever since you called it that was it. My excitement for in a couple months is on display because I'm going to WrestleCade this year. So I had to wear all my WrestleCade gear. Just why not? Because I'm excited about it in November when I get to go again. I almost had parts of this episode of Dynamite spoiled to me because I went to the AEW Facebook page trying to get the notes I needed for the description. And I had to fast forward through the stuff, scroll quick to get to where I was looking. Really, I saw some little snippets of what happened. Yeah, I'm going to Raw in September. I think it's September the 29th. And bro, I'm so mad. ESPN, right? All PLEs that were supposed to be going to ESPN next year, $30 a month to watch every PLE, right? Well, they made an announcement earlier today that they're starting that next month. I'm not happy. I was hoping to have some time between now and next year sometime before WrestleMania to get up $30 a month to pay for this shit. But now they want to do it starting like Clash in Paris is the last pay-per-view they're gonna have on Peacock. After that, everything's gonna be on ESPN. I don't know if y'all heard that yet, but might be breaking news to you here on my podcast. But I'm not excited about it. I'm not happy about it. I'm gonna pay the $30 a month anyway, but I'm not gonna be happy about it. Ever since WWE partnered with TKO, it's just been horrible, man. And I was telling somebody else at work earlier, man. That makes me miss Vince McMahon because I don't think he would have let it get to this point. He wouldn't have partnered with TKO, I don't think. And he damn sure I don't think would have it $30 a month for PLEs. But I don't know. I'm just speculating. You're not watching PLEs, Key? And Peacock's my favorite too. I agree with both of y'all. They need to have, if it's ESPN $30 a month, then at that point they need to have Raw up there, SmackDown, NXT, LFG, Evolve. Every show that's on these different networks should be all under one umbrella. Then, if they got to pay that damn much a month, then it would be worth it. I'm paying the $30 a month, Keith. I'm a sucker. It's tatted on my forehead right there, sucker. I don't know what that says, but I'm about to translate it just like I had to last time. So $30 a month, man. That's a ridiculous, overpriced. And I get it. I get it. I get it. You have to pay all the people, the cameramen. You have to pay the people who come in there and set the lighting and the pyro up. You have to pay all this money to the wrestlers and the higher ups that don't do hardly nothing but sit behind the damn TV screen. I get it. But at the same time, they're making money every which angle already. They're making it from parking. They're making it from merch. They're making it from, you know, toy sales and action figures. They're making enough money as it is. I'm gonna step down off my soapbox now. I'm supposed to be translating whatever that says. Stay, keep my eye on the prize. Last week I got given the worst news, and it's gonna change my life forever. I know it's their fault. They put that on themselves, Keith. And we have to suffer if we want to watch the shows. I can't tell what that says. I can't copy and paste it like I want to. Hopefully it's something appropriate, not like those haters do. Your first PLE you saw on Peacock was War Games 2023. Damn, John. Your first PLE ever that you watched was 2 years ago? Wow. My first PLE I watched ever was damn, what, 40 years ago, if I had to guess? WrestleMania? And your comments in English as well. Not only name, but the comment needs to be in English as well. Please and thank you. Last week I didn't get cleared for the big door. They told me I can't wrestle in my hometown. 30 minutes from my door. They said I can't wrestle. Yes, messed up. $30 a month. My sucker ass is gonna pay it every freaking month. Makes me miss WWE Network so much. We had it made, y'all. $10 a month. I'm sorry, $9.99 a month got you every PLE, every pay-per-view ever produced, ever made, and all the content, all the extra shows like Legends House, Camp WWE, Edge and Christian show to totally reach the lostness. Man, I miss those days. Miss it. I took it for granted. I hate I did. And then on Monday Night Raw, you can see the action in the ring during the commercial breaks. So yeah, it's on USA on a commercial, but then you go on the WWE app and it's showing you what happened in the ring. I miss those days so much. Had it made. Your first PLE was 2014 WrestleMania. Oh, I see now. Your first PLE on Peacock was that. Okay, I get you now, John. I see what you're saying. Yeah, each pay-per-view was $60, and then WrestleMania was more than that. I remember that, Keith, before the WWE Network. You had to, so it's going back to those kind of days where each pay-per-view costs that much every month when you think about it. But at least I'm a silver lining kind of guy. I always try to look at the bright side of things. At least with it being on ESPN $30 a month, We don't have to pay those ridiculous high prices for WrestleMania every year like we were before WWE Network. Lights out steel cage match. I'm not gonna get Forbidden Door, but that's gonna be a good pay per view this Sunday for AEW. You saw WWE when you was 2 years old. That was me too, John. The first time I saw wrestling was about 2 years old, maybe a year and a half old, whatever. And back then they had all the bright colors and you know, that's what attracted me to it. 'Cause and then them running around. That's what first drew my attention to wrestling because that's all my grandma watched. My great grandma, and she would watch me all the time. My mom was at work, so I ended up watching it with her. One thing led to another one, and here I am, 43 years later, still fanatic. If she, I know she is in heaven looking down on me like, this guy, what kind of monster have I created? He got belts, he done spent all this money, he still spends all this money on the stuff. I'm making you feel old. All right, Keith, I can make you feel a little bit younger. What about Glow Wrestling? I love Glow. I love Glow Wrestling. I like Wow Wrestling. For real. All right, Keith, I'm gonna make you feel not as old. Because I remember back in my day, I had a pager. And my dad had a record player, like vinyls. You had to change the needle on it and everything. I was using that for a while. 8 tracks, bro. I remember my dad had a collection of 8 tracks and we were listening to them back when I was a kid. So that hopefully that makes you feel less old, Keith. I'm labeling myself. I'm dating myself by saying those things. You was a drug dealer, just kidding. No, I was a kid with one, man. That was how we communicated. And you had to go find a damn payphone to call your parents back when they did pay you. Atari. I had an Atari. If that tells you another thing, Keith. Trying to make you feel less old because I'm not. You're not much older than me. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you had a page of people to assume you're slanging, not if you were a kid, bro. I get that adults with pagers. You were either slanging or you were a doctor back then if you had a pager. But if you were a kid with one, that means you had an adult parent that was responsible enough to try to keep up with you. That's what that meant back then. If a kid had a pager, they weren't slinging rocks. Keep it on me all you want to, but you can't see me. Even when I was hanging with the wrong crowd, doing the bad things, I wasn't even doing that. Yeah, see, you get it, Tyrell. Your boy had one. His parents, my mom was on mine like that. She was all over me. I couldn't. I had to be home before dark. If I was at my friend's house and that pager went off, I had to call him back on whoever phone it was. Keith, back in your day, people would have kids so they would have someone to change the channel. That's funny. Rabbit ears. That was another thing. We used to have bunny ears on the TV to get the signals, and you have to go over there and mess with it. And put aluminum foil on the tips of it so you can get a better reception. Showing my age again by saying these things. Keith, I'm trying to make you feel better about yours before the light came on. I don't know who most of these people are. I'm watching AEW so I can communicate and chat with y'all and have these live chat interactions mostly. But it's Jon Moxley and what's the dude name? Hiroshi something Takanashi or whatever his name is. I'm not into AEW as much as I am WWE. I'm trying though. I'm trying. I love me some Hurt Syndicate. I love Tony Storm. Can't stand Maxwell Jacob Freeman. Athena, formerly known as Ember Moon. I like watching her. They got some power players on AEW. That's why I tune in every week. But the opening to AEW is always kind of dry, kind of dull, unless it starts out with somebody big like Tony Storm, Hurt Syndicate. I guess Will Ospreay's big, but again, I'm not that into him. Yeah, had to yep, had to have a wrench to turn the channels, bro. You bring me back, man. Yeah, you bring me back to real. I almost forgot about those days. Yeah, that was getting needle nose pliers too, so you get in that little where you get in that little hole that the knob was in. You had that a little slim needle nose pliers. I'm weak. I forgot all about that. I still got a ton of VHS tapes of different pay per views and stuff from back in the day. I was going through them the other day looking at that stuff. Yeah, needle nose. That's what you're saying. Yep, too. That's real talk, bro. You had to get up to change the channel. Won't no TV remote. You had to get up every time you want to change the channel. You had to click, 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 click. Had to click it around. You only got like 5 channels, bro. You got channel 5, channel 11, channel 28. You only got like 5 or 6 channels, and that's it. And wrestling happened to come on one of those damn channels. And the rest is history for me. I like Speedball Mike Bailey. He's wrestling this match. I saw him for the first time at WrestleCade last year. That's when I first heard about Mike Bailey. Wow, Daniel Bryanson on commentary all night long. That's pretty cool. Sorry, not sorry for munching on camera. You know how I do. I told y'all I was hungry. Yeah. Yep. Put the little TV on top of the big one. The big one don't play. The big one stopped playing years ago. It's just a big ass paperweight and puts the little TV at eye level. I remember those days too well. Can't believe I dated myself on camera like that. I can't believe I. Yeah, you're a chef. Your culinary skills are through the roof, John. You might should think about pursuing that as a career, as a degree. When you do get to the college level, maybe go for culinary since you're that good at it. It's fun. Cooking's fun. It's not science, it's the art. I sometimes think about going back to school for culinary myself, just to know a little bit more than I already do. Trollmaster, at least I have a home. Yes, plan B or possibly plan C as well. Have a backup plan for your backup plan if you can. So if the first 2 options fall through, you have something else to rely on. I agree with Keith on that too. Wise words from the wise man. And yeah, Keith, I'm glad you're in here because I want to tell you also, I just hit that guy with that rude comment. When you start having your podcast about how to be a successful mod, hide them people, dude. Don't time them out. Just hide them. Just eliminate the equation. Get rid of them out of your life completely, just like I just did that asshole. Let that be a last resort at McDonald's, bro. I mean, I get it, but take it from somebody who was in fast food for 13 years. I wouldn't put that on nobody, bro. You can make a better way if you could damn, I don't know. Like I do, wash dishes at a damn bar or something. That's better than McDonald's, my opinion. Because it's that stress. You don't want a lot of stress in your life, John. And that's a really stressful, high strung, fast paced environment. When you're young, maybe, but like and like I said, whereas you're thin as you being young, just doing it that early. I don't know, man. I can't do. I said would never work fast food. And I ended up working at Starbucks for 13 years, and it literally wore me thin. There you go. I like that. Soccer player sounds a lot better. Oh, speedball with that springboard moonsault to Jon Moxley on the floor. That was nice. I like speedball because he's a high flyer. Excuse me.
As Tanahashi bringing together combinations that now Moxley and Claudio trying to save Wheeler Yuta, but Jetspeed.
Really, soccer players play a lot. Do it, dude. Sounds fun. It is physical, but it's not as like. And yeah, people get hurt playing soccer, but not as often as football or one of the other sports like basketball. You know, hockey. People get hurt more often in those sports than soccer. I feel like. Who's this running out? Like 4, 5 people just running out in the middle of the match. Again, I don't. I couldn't tell you one of them names at all right now. I'm just enjoying the show, waiting for Tony Storm to come out. I love Tony Storm. I have no idea who these guys are. All four of them, I couldn't tell you their names to save my life.
Connor's in the cowboy hat, Maloney the white tank top. That's kind of turn things around here, I think.
Dang, that sucks for blowing your knee out like that.
Disrupted the balance and opens the door for Wheeler Yuta to pick up what.
That's why mom wouldn't let me play football because I was always the smallest guy in the group when she didn't want me to get hurt. So she let me play basketball. Will Ospreay, who he got in a trash bag? He got somebody in a body bag. Will Ospreay came from the locker room. Jetspeed just laid out Death Rider. Takahashi with a frog splash just won the match for him and Jetspeed. Who's in the body bag, yo? That's crazy. My plan B, my plan A was to be a computer information technology specialist to do something with computers, whether it's building them, assembling them, software side of it, anything. Fell through, even though I got an associate degree in the major in the field. And I didn't have a backup plan to be honest. So I ended up working at Starbucks. And that fell through, so now I'm doing the dishwasher. Master of the sanitizing arts. Oh, double super kick by the what's her name? Young Bucks. If you can do it, John, go for it. Remember the little people. Remember me, bro. I'm damn sure gonna remember y'all when I make it big. I'm still trying to figure out who this is in the body bag. Oh, it's Darby Allin. Wow, he set him up just so he can attack the Death Riders. Nice. That was a setup. I kind of knew that. Oh yeah, John, you didn't see it last night, but after I got off the Monday Night Raw or the NXT feed, when I finished that stream, I went in there and beat that light wind within an inch of his life, bro. I beat him to a bloody pulp. And this time it was an ambulance match. I had a good old time doing that. So the first time I fought him, it was in a casket match. So I buried him like his career. And the second time I beat him up in an ambulance match. I think I'm gonna change my guys. What up, Dynamo? How you doing? Welcome back. Glad to see you. I think I'm gonna change my guy, my wrestler in 2K25. I'm gonna change the colors from green to something else because I don't want to look nothing like Hurricane. He's already got a cape. I don't want him to look like that dude. Tropical depression.
This battle of security, I'm sure, is in route. I don't know if you see this, but Moxley had the choke around Ospreay's neck.
Yeah, I was a cook for a while at a restaurant. I did that for 16 years. Well, I started as a busboy, then moved my way to the dishwasher, then I made my way to the cozy kitchen manager and was a cook. My entree was featured on the menu every Wednesday, every week. I call it chicken a la tray. It's amazing. People still ask me about that recipe to this day. No worries, Dynamo. You're here now. I appreciate you, your support, man. Thank you so much, Dynamo. No need to apologize. Real life is more important. That's why I'm just now getting on the stream for Dynamite 3 hours after it went off there. Darby Allin just laid everybody out. I like Darby Allin. He's another one of my favorite AEW superstars. Samoa Joe, I like him too.
What's going to happen on Sunday? You're right, Brian. I mean, it is unsanctioned. Anything goes.
That sucks, Keith. I'm so glad everything turned around for you, man. That's my biggest fear is being homeless. That's why that jerk want to come here talking about Section 8 housing. And at least I got a house. It ain't Section 8, by the way, for the record. It is not. Because I got denied that. Hangman Adam Page versus MJF this Sunday for the AEW World Championship. That match is going to be good too. Now, of course, I want Adam Page to retain because I do not like MJF at all. Not even a little. The only reason I might like him is because I want to see him get his ass whooped. Just like Gunther. Just like that guy on LFG. That's on, he's on Bubba Ray's team. BJ Ray. I don't like him. And the only reason I do like him is because I like to see him get his ass whooped. There you go, John. So you got, bro. I can see you being a cook, bro. I can see you being a chef. Maybe even having a food truck. I thought about doing a coffee truck before, but I don't know. My buddy had a food truck for the longest time, and I tried to pick his brain and try to do whatever with a coffee truck, but nah. He made it sound like I thought you said you were 16. You didn't lie to me. You keep lying to me, John. That's all right, though. Still my boy. You told me you were 16. That's okay, though. Cope making his way out, formerly known as Edge. Life and I play and a broken dream, and I leave it all behind on this day. It's surreal to me. Everything has come to life. Not a chance to chase a dream. Not a chance to feel. Chance to feel. I love Alter Bridge, by the way. That's another one of my favorite bands. And Cope came out there and did his taunt at the entrance ramp, and normally it's pyrotechnics and stuff when he flexes. Nothing. So he looked behind him like, what? I don't get nothing? All right, Dynamo. I hope everything's well with your dog. I know you just got him. Hoping for the best. I'll see you next time. Check you later, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Edge don't need to be wrestling him. I know he's on top, but again, like I told somebody else, I feel like they're risking being permanently paralyzed by still wrestling, especially like Daniel Bryan, Edge, and a lot of them people on AEW like that. I feel like they're risking permanent paralysis from the neck down if something goes wrong, like it can on live TV in wrestling. Well, I know he's AEW champion. I can imagine. Just like Brian Daniels. Yeah, Brian Daniels talking about he feels tingling and numbness because he got neuropathy in his fingers from all that stuff that's happened. And he still wanted to wrestle, still wanted to be active. Like, dude. And now Christian coming out. Yeah, man. Listen to Keith on that one too. Know your teaspoons from your tablespoons and liquid measurements and all that stuff. So that's like I said, it's a science behind cooking. You gotta have the right amount for everything. Timing is everything.
Dramatic tentative reunion between Christian Cage and the Rated R Superstar Code. Well, as I was watching from home, I saw.
Excuse me, because I was not cooking like that at 13. Like you talking like you cooking like you said you cooked that in that picture you sent me. Like I wasn't cooking nothing like that back when I was 13. I mean, something that's already pre-made, like canned biscuits, where you just open the can up, put them on a pan, throw them in the oven. Under a lot of supervision, I was doing stuff like that, but I won't making no burgers from scratch, tacos and all. I feel like you pulling my legs saying that. Yeah,
It has been a long time. See you two together. Very special. You hear from the fans.
how not to boil water dry. I remember somebody couldn't even boil water, bro. And I knew a different chick. She tried to brew coffee without grinding the beans first. She tried to brew whole beans, bro. I'm like, that ain't gonna work. You should know better. Yeah, don't be that person, John. I know you're gonna be brighter than that.
We are
Burn. You ain't gonna burn boiled water. You ain't gonna
of all time.
brew whole coffee beans.
But I get it. I get it. He is what he is. And let's face it, folks. He's an asshole.
It's just called Christian the asshole. Well, Coke just called Christian an a-hole. They're supposed to be trying to get on the same page again, trying to be friends, and then he gonna say that.
Here's the thing that I've learned over the years in this industry.
See, I like this segment because I like both of these former WWE wrestlers. So this has got my attention. Unlike the opening part with Moxley and
He's my asshole.
send it on Facebook, like I sent you messages on Facebook, Keith. That's why I wanted to add you up there. Yeah, just like that. That's a nice looking cake. That made me want that. I want it. I told you I was hungry. See, I can't bake. That's what I told somebody else. I can cook quesadillas, burgers, pasta dishes, take recipes online, mix and match, make my own creation. I can do that kind of stuff, but baking, I can't do it, bro. Unless it's some cookie dough from the grocery store. You just measure it out, throw it on the pan, throw it in the oven. Other than that, I can't bake nothing. That's why I want to go to school for culinary. so I can learn stuff I don't know. Hone in on the craft a little bit more. If I wanted to cook like that, I'm still soul surfing, and trying to figure out what it is I want to do exactly. Because I've been in, I think you made that cake, bro. That looks amazing. That cake looks so good.
I know people were hoping for some happy, bubbly reunion of one of, if not the greatest tag team of all time. But this is not a
Wow,
happy reunion.
that's a work of art. That's what I mean by cooking is an art form. That's a prime example of that picture of that cake you just sent me. Or like, I'm gonna see your pic. I'm gonna see your picture in return, Keith. I'm gonna show you my signature pasta dish I was talking about earlier, the chicken a la tray. I'm gonna send you a picture of that. I hope the stream's still going because I'm having to use my phone to send it. If I do it a different way, never mind. Oh no! First thing I see when I open Facebook, Wrestle Talk Facebook page. Trish Stratus revealed in a touching Instagram post that her mother unfortunately passed away last week. Condolences to her and her family. From somebody who just lost their mom a little over a year ago, I can only relate. And I feel so bad for Trish right now. Prayers and condolences to Trish Stratus. Man, oh man. Her mom looks so young. I'm just looking at her right now. Man, oh man, oh man. I know exactly what that feels like. That's a hard one. It's a hard pill to swallow. Kevin Abreu, what you mean? What happens? You must have just came in like 2 seconds ago.
Christian, Cope. Sorry to interrupt this cute little reunion between two guys who claim that they're legends when they're both simply just hanging on to their careers by threads. We'll get to that another time. For now, let's address last Wednesday.
Trying to find that entree to send you.
To save an old friend of yours in Coke. And just like I said, I'd always be. I wasn't.
I've been posting too much. I'm an oversharer. I call it oversharing. But at least I'm oversharing positivity and something that, you know, trying to be a good influence on others instead of materialistic things. Yeah, I'm talking about Trish Stratus. I just heard the news like 2 seconds ago, a minute ago.
My foot.
I didn't know about it till I just saw it.
You took Forbidden Door away from me. But believe me when I tell you this. If I would have showed up to Forbidden Door this Sunday, I would have turned what's supposed to be a very special reunion into a very quick farewell tour for Cope and
Here you go,
Christian.
Keith. I'm gonna send you this right now.
Embarrass you in front of the entire world.
No, that's not it. That's close. That was when I made pizza at home for the first time, which was really good. It was like, matter of fact, it was a chicken taco pizza. It was so good.
Or is it?
Now I'm getting hungry talking about food, man. Damn
Christian
it.
Cage, I'm always one step ahead.
Wayne mean by that? He certainly has.
I'm still trying to find the truth. Bear with me. Like I said, I overshare too much. Who is that? That dude the craziest. They come. Seriously, who was that? That dude like Frankenstein come out of.
The last time we saw this man was in London last year, and
Wait, you talking about Trish Stratus and her mom? Her mom looked so young too. I bet she was in her late 50s, early 60s. That's why I had to guess. That's how old she looked. She looked younger than that. Well, she was in her 40s. But no, that's impossible. The Trish Stratus is about that age, like late 30s, early 40s, how to guess. She's probably older now. I was always taught if you guess a female's age, you're supposed to guess a whole lot younger than you think it is. And I agree. That's what my mom passed away from. I'm gonna show that comment because I agree 100%. Fuck cancer. I'll say it for you. My mom had stage 3 stomach cancer, and it evolved to stage 4 and took her life. After all these chemotherapies and all these surgeries and all these hospital visits and all these attempts and things we're supposed to be doing to make it better, I really saw her wither away right before my eyes, deteriorate. And, 2 years. Hardest thing I had to endure my entire life. Every Wednesday at the restaurant I used to work at that I called Chicken All Tray. That's just one of many pictures of the food. I sent that to my buddy who helps me around the house. He'll come by and like repair the roof or fix the floor or do this, that. Jack of all trades. He even fixed my car years ago when I hit that deer. He saw those pictures of the food that I cook at home. He thought I was ordering online and picking up somewhere from a restaurant and bringing it here eating it. I'm like, no, dude, that's not nothing I ordered at a restaurant. That's something I cook with my own hands in my own house. What you saying, John? Yeah, I knew Cope has held titles in AEW. And I agree. Edge and Christian should win the AEW tag titles, I guess, even though Edge shouldn't still be wrestling. Because taking a risk every time he takes a bump. And then as soon as something happened to one of those wrestlers who never get medically cleared for WWE, so they go to AEW where they will medically clear them. As soon as something happens to them and they do get hurt, paralyzed, injured seriously, they're like, oh, it's so sad. Like, dude, you knew the risk that was coming with it. What you mean 1 for 2 minutes? I need one more person to hit that subscribe button to get me to my next goal of 185 subscribers. As Goldberg would say, who's next? It's about to be FTR versus Brodido to figure out who moves on in this tournament. Yeah, I'm trying to get to 1,000, but it's baby steps. I'll probably be there by the year 2030 or something if I'm lucky.
Former AEW World Tag Team Champions held the title for a total of 248 days with 11 successful defenses across both reigns.
I don't like Stoke. I don't like FTR. I don't like that trio. I don't like that group.
And from beginning their third reign as
I didn't like them when they were in WWE either. When they were the top guys out, whatever that. Yeah, I don't like them.
FTR decidedly the tag team specialists in this battle. Brody King and Bandito, great accounting of themselves recently.
Yeah, I suspect FTR is going to win the strategic and tactical battle, but I mean you can't prepare for Bandito's athletic ability and his strength. And then you talk about Brody King and how hard he hits.
I mean, they're just an incredible tag team.
Still trying to figure out what day to do
Personally,
this
tell me
non-wrestling
FTR
podcast
what
episode.
to what they did at Collision if they weren't nervous. Of course they're nervous. Because, and here's what I think, I've talked about this many times. You talk about strategy, sometimes athletic ability and just being able to fend off an attack will absolutely trump. Yeah, let's
Make from scratch.
Tagging in.
Can I go pro to broadcast to?
Electing not to tag in Brody King. See,
What do you mean to go pro?
I think that's the difference between
Get a
FTR and
GoPro,
Brodido and
like
Brody King.
the
Because
camera,
FTR
the
knows exactly when to tag
GoPro,
in
like
now.
that kind of GoPro. Is that what you mean?
You know, we've seen as of late, as you mentioned, the success since aligning themselves with Stokely, that Stoke always willing to play a role in the victory, in the success of FTR, doing it behind the referee's back. Great leg trip by Bandito. Now the trip that time by Cash.
Yeah, the only thing I ain't make from scratch on that was the pasta. That's another thing I can't do. I've never learned how to make my own pasta from scratch, fresh like that. I've seen it done, but that's gonna be a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of ingredients, with equipment that I don't have. Oh, the Hurt Syndicate. Now we're talking. MVP, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley looking on at this match because they're gonna face the winner at Forbidden Door. I guess I don't know if I can use a GoPro to broadcast a stream or not. I don't have a GoPro. I don't own that. I don't have that equipment. The only thing I have is a iPad, an iPhone, and a laptop, and a camcorder. I got a camcorder, but I don't ever use it. I got a digital camera, but again, I don't ever use that either. I'm sure there's a way to use a GoPro to broadcast a stream. I'm trying to learn how to make super chat a thing. I meant to look that up before I jumped on, but I wanted to get up here before it got too late because I know John got to go to school in the morning and ain't gonna be up here much longer. So somebody offered to send me a super chat if it was an option, but it's not an option yet. I got to figure out how to do that. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'll get back to you on that GoPro thing. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's got to be a way because people do it all the time when they like go skydiving and crazy stunts like that. I've thought about going live at the park when I'm playing Pokemon, but I don't know if I can do both things at the same time. I want to mess up my Pokemon playing, and I don't want Pokemon playing to mess up my streaming. So, but I'm definitely gonna go live at the Raleigh Lenovo Center when I go to Raw in September. I'm definitely gonna go live before and after the show.
Once again, athletic ability, but this time a man impervious to pain is trumping strategy. Cazador combo. Splash, Bandito.
I would go live during Raw when I go in person, but again, I'm taking 3 belts with me. It's kind of challenging to
Are we looking at the next AEW
position the phone at the same time as I'm trying to hold down the hardware.
Great case for themselves here tonight on Dynamite. Yeah, but it's not about making a case; it's about winning this match.
Like I've always wanted to bring the Money in the Bank briefcase with me to the shows, but again, that's too much. I'm already bringing enough. Pokemon Go is fun. It's addicting. It's how I get my exercise, to be honest. So it makes you walk to get eggs hatching and get all the items and the spawns. The furthest I've walked in one day playing Pokemon Go, I think it was like 5 miles. I was playing for like 2.5 hours. That was on a community day. It's fun, man. And you don't have to walk to play. Like they got ever since the pandemic, they got it so you can play from home. Wow, that dude's bleeding like crazy. Fast forward through these commercials, about halfway through the show. You'll be up here for almost another hour.
Starting at $14.99 at Outback for a limited time.
Surprised my timekeeper ain't getting on me. So it's been 50 minutes, 28 seconds.
Sliced fresh at the deli. Sweet peas, honey barbecue glazed chicken breast. Only from Morsett. We're in a volcano to test finish ultimate
Yeah,
against
Pokemon Go is amazing. I like it. And I never was into Pokemon before I started playing Pokemon Go. What, 8 years has been out now? I didn't know nothing about nothing. The only thing I knew was Pikachu.
AEW Dynamite coming your way.
I ain't watched the show. I didn't play the card game. I didn't. All right. I also knew about Pokemon because of Super Smash Brothers, the game, where you throw a Pokeball as a weapon and a Snorlax might hop out and knock all the people off the screen. I knew about Pokemon like that too, but not like I do now. I miss Super Smash Brothers. I'm gonna have to play that. I got my Wii hooked up in the living room so I can do my strength training and daily fit tests. I might have to play Super Smash. I never beat Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. That's for Wii. I might have to revisit that too. I got stuck. Those games are so tough. I love Legend of Zelda, but man, you get stuck quick.
King suffered.
And you be stuck for life. Yeah, I know what Pokemon. I say it in my song. My song parody for Batista. I say what Pokemon stands for in that song.
He was able to endure it, and Brodido doing a good job of keeping a calm head, staying.
They had to change the name of it before they came to the States. Bandito got caught by FTR after that high-risk maneuver. They can't him. Oh, I didn't know it was Jamaican prison term. I thought it was Pocket Monster. I didn't know it was. That's the first I heard that.
As we take a look at this, great anticipation. Aren't on the same page, it goes badly for FTR.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, any other team, they would have been taken out by that dive. And now they're the ones just taking it to Bandito right now. You know, I think we should not allow Stokely at ringside.
I agree. Stokely should not be at ringside. I can't stand that little more.
In all of FTR's victories since this association began, there's the steel pipe that was loaded in that sling for Stokely that really changed the complexion of this match.
Brody is still bleeding.
Yes,
it's a joke.
Trying to wipe off some of the blood. He wipes up. Oh, brainbuster!
Sheer drop brainbuster, center of the ring. Cover is made. And Bandito able to kick out. And I just want to point out though that steel pipe, it was used behind the referee's back. Right.
Yeah.
FCR and Stokely Hathaway.
Paul Turner just went over there and tried to wipe some of the blood off of Brody's eyes too.
Yeah, it's just pouring down his face.
Pouring down.
FTR now. Combination assault on Bandito. The elbow drop. The cover. Near leg is hooked and Bandito.
That was a lackadaisical.
Lots of rumors about WWE content to remain on Peacock.
He's so strong, especially his core strength.
No, they're bumping it. It's not gonna be next year when they go to ESPN. That's gonna be next month, which is some bull. I wish it was still next year so we have more time with Peacock. But Clash in Paris will be the last premium live event shown on Peacock. And I mean, you might be right. There might be some content to stay on Peacock, but the PLEs aren't.
That's a great strategy. You could take the
Oh, I got you now, Keith. I thought you were serious.
You know, he's so powerful as well.
I thought you meant like in Jamaican prisons. That's what they called a joke. That's what I.
I thought it was going to be a brainbuster on the
Yeah.
end, to be honest with
Like Jeff Dunham and Peanut. Yeah.
That's all would have one of the best
Do y'all know who
suplexes
Jeff
in
Dunham
business.
is?
you. He does.
FTR use that power and glory, the superplex followed by the splash.
Mighty. You get to see the sweat.
Yeah, you can see the sweat flying off that dude's chest with every chop.
Tightly that top roll.
He's defiant right now.
NXT will stay on Peacock till next year. It's probably gonna be reruns. Because they don't show live NXT every week on Tuesdays on Peacock. You gotta have CW or whatever local channel in your area for to watch it live. Yeah, Walter's so funny. Or jalapeno on a steak. I love Jeff Dunham. I almost went and saw him in person. Another commercial break. That one dude is bleeding like crazy in this match, by the way. That's gonna be messed up if NXT pay-per-views are still gonna be on Peacock only and not on the ESPN. I hope that's not true. I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. If it's $30 a month for PLEs to be on ESPN, that $30 a month needs to cover everything. SmackDown, Raw, live SmackDown, Raw, live NXT, Evolve, LFG. Every show that come on live TV now needs to come on live on ESPN Plus. Then it will make that $30 worth it. 'Cause then you can cancel your cable, you can cancel the Peacock.
It seems strange to say that the bloody Brody King is the fresh man.
But of course, they're not gonna do that because they're money hungry. And then those suckers like me are gonna pay it. Still need one more person to hit that subscribe button to get me to 185.
FTR stacked up in that corner. Brody.
That's the goal. 185 subscribers. I'm one subscriber away.
Brody King.
Moving with a sense of
Oh, that was a huge slam. That dude got so much realness. Crimson Mask, as they call it.
What we're seeing from Brody is just adrenaline.
Brody King. Yeah, that's who's bleeding like that.
Yeah, but it only lasts for so long.
Right.
Brody vaults over the top and
Oh, he just laid out FTR
Yeah,
with that
was a smart tag by
same time.
Yeah, the tag out to Brody King, block Bandito,
Yeah.
time to recover.
Bandito over the top rope with a moonsault. Oh, he hit hard too. Oh, and then a crossbody up against the barricade.
Speaking of crashing, Brody King throwing his body.
I don't know who's gonna win this match, but they are beating each other up bad. Stokely getting involved in the match again.
Got caught. Bandito
Exchange mask right in midstream here. Hit that, Stokely.
That's crazy. He just changed his mask in mid-match. I ain't never seen that happen before. Because Stokely must have had his mask and he got it back from him and then put it on. And then took the one he had on off underneath it. And off the top rope with that frog splash, he's gonna kick out, of course.
Say what you want about FTR and what they've done with Stokely. These are two tough customers.
Oh,
Ooh,
God, he
head
did
first
beat down
into
to
the
the head.
turn ring post.
Or this.
And a tornado DDT on
DDT on the floor.
Brody King.
The ring post down the floor with the DDT.
Mm.
Dax the axe.
Yeah, Dax Harwood has a tremendous jab.
I agree with you, Tyler.
And remember the AEW World Tag Team.
I got all them logos all over the place in the ring and on the barricade. And prices for everything done going up like crazy. Every show, every PLE now is in Las Vegas. They don't ever come to North Carolina for shows. They ruined it. You're right. I agree. They got that boxer MMA mentality with it instead of it being like it was for decades before now.
But I'm not impressed with this battle.
It all boils down to money.
Yeah, they're probably looking forward to Sunday with the way these two teams are beating the crap out of each other.
And they got a long bit of frame there.
Bandito and Brody maybe thinking of their own version of Power and Glory, but instead, Caston's Bandito crashing to the outside, and Brody rough landing for him on the top turnbuckle.
Like I was saying earlier, I feel like if Vince McMahon was still in charge of WWE, I don't think he'd let it get to that with TKO ruining it or ESPN being $30 a month for PLEs. Not taking away what he did was wrong with the charges and the allegations. That's wrong. And some of the characters was a little not like I don't know back when they had to have a trade. Like you had a garbage man, you had a barber. Like I agree that part was kind of trash. And even that wasn't trash so per se. It was more like dated. It was
Somehow kicking out somehow. This match continues.
cartoonish, which I had no problem with. That's what attracted me to wrestling.
RPR, the announcement there, 25 of this 30 minutes.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to subscribe to ESPN DTC Unlimited plan, I guess.
You can even see with Brody King strikes, he doesn't have much.
I'm not doing it until I absolutely have to. I'm gonna do it like the day before the first pay-per-view to go on ESPN. I'm gonna subscribe to ESPN whatever the day before that show. I'm gonna wait until the last second.
Cass trying to block it, but Bandito powered him over. Bandito moving with a tremendous sense of urgency here. He heard the call. He heard the.
I know this is random, but I'm craving a grilled cheese. Doesn't that sound good? September 20th. Yeah, September 19th is when I'm gonna subscribe.
How many times it's been over? You said that's it. It's over.
I saw something else I'm gonna bring up. Because this is a wrestling pod, and this is something about wrestling that I saw. Hold on, let me see. I think I saved it on. No, I didn't save it. Where did I see it at? Was it on Instagram? It was on one of those social medias that they were talking about. John Cena's gonna have. They're having a special PLE in honor of them partnering with ESPN. It was on an email. That's right. Oh, it was on my email. They sent me an email about it.
Brody intervenes, sends Dax to the outside, and now.
It's loading. Hold on. There's not a grilled cheese no more. If you add anything to a grilled cheese other than cheese and bread, that is no longer a grilled cheese.
Brody brought to the outside though by Dax.
That's a ham and ham at that point. That's what we used to call them at that restaurant I worked at. Actually, I worked at a bar after the restaurant days, and that's what they called it there, ham and ham.
Brody King is still bleeding.
Yeah, but he's fighting every bit as hard and every bit as fierce as he did at the beginning of the match.
Oh no, not a pile driver on the apron.
Oh, get Brody, take this.
Ooh, that pile driver on the apron. That dude just got rocked.
Bandito's legal, and Bandito on the move.
Ooh, Bandito just dropped FTR though. Got revenge for his partner. Of course, I can't find the stupid email I'm looking for.
Clock continues to tick down here in Glasgow. Sliding quickly, Excalibur. Cash back up to the wrist, and now Cash. Oh, trip.
Right here. Just announced, beginning September 20th, ESPN becomes the exclusive domestic home for all WWE premium live events in the U.S. All WWE PLEs will be available on ESPN's new direct-to-consumer streaming service earlier than previously announced, with select simulcasting on ESPN linear platforms. To kick off this new partnership, WWE and ESPN are coming together for a massive PLE with the first ever WrestlePalooza on Saturday, September 20th, live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. WrestlePalooza will feature a massive headline attraction with John Cena versus an opponent he hasn't faced in more than a decade. Okay, right there. John Cena facing an opponent he hasn't wrestled in over a decade, right? I'm trying to not, I'm connecting the dots. I heard rumors that Chris Jericho's coming back to WWE. So I feel like at WrestlePalooza, it's going to be John Cena versus Chris Jericho. The event will also feature Undisputed Champion, American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, many more. But yeah, I feel like it's that on September 20th at WrestlePalooza. I feel like it's going to be John Cena versus Chris Jericho. What up, Mont? How you doing? Welcome in. You think it's going to be Randy Orton? Keith? Maybe, but I'm hoping for Chris Jericho. That'd be sick. They went to the time limit, so it's a draw. This tag team for 30 minutes has been going on, and it ended in a draw because nobody won it for the time limit. And Keith, you say down there you call it a grilled cheese and ham. Different parts of the world call stuff different things. And I can imagine they call it that here, but at that specific bar that I worked at, they called it a ham and ham. But my point still remains: if you add anything other than cheese and bread and butter to a grilled cheese sandwich, it is no longer grilled cheese. It is a grilled cheese and whatever, or yeah. Triple H tripping with the ESC and stuff. Agreed, my 100. We were just talking about that, how TKO has ruined WWE. I love the Hurt Syndicate. Oh, they hurt people. They're coming out. All these poor guys are just beating them bloody. Hey, yo, we hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people. Last time they wrestled was 2013. We hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt people. I love that theme song. We hurt people. We hurt people. So now it's a three-way tag team match for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Since that match ended in a draw, all three tag teams are gonna be in that match Sunday at Forbidden Door. Wow, that'd be good. Again, I want Her Syndicate to return, but they're gonna have to fight now. That there's more than one tag team involved. Other than that, also we got AEW Unified Championship match: Swerve Strickland versus Kashiku Kata, or whatever dude name. I'd rather Swerve win that. Swerve deserves
He's
it.
a great wrestler. Swerve is a great athlete.
Swerve's house? Whose house? Swerve's house? Yes, it's a WrestleCade shirt and the hat. You know much as I know, because you were there. I don't know why. I just had to. I got home from work, walked in, threw this song, got on the camera. I was wanting to wear my WWE shirt that had Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin on it, but I couldn't find it. So
Quite appetizing to me. The best big match wrestler in the history of the business. When the gold is on the
I
line,
mean, that's arguable, Tyler. I mean, some matches are really good on AEW PLE, like that Tony Storm Mercedes Moné match. That was pretty good.
his championship pedigree. What you gonna do about it?
But I've always been at WWE first. That's always been, even when WCW was out and NWO was a thing, I still preferred WWE then. Even when black and white Sting come from the rafters with a baseball bat, I still prefer WWE, even though that version of Sting was badass. All right, commercial break. Fast forward through it. Back to the show. Let's go.
That's how it's done.
We got Hangman Adam Page walking to the ring. Cracks me up when MJF calls him Seabiscuit. Again, I don't like MJF, but that comment is funny when he says it every time. I wanted to wear something that wasn't WWE on camera since it's an AEW show I'm watching and an AEW podcast I'm doing. I agree, Tyler. Evolution was they need to do that every single year. Women's only pay per view and have only women on commentary and also have only women as referees. They need to do that every year. That's the only thing I would change is have all female commentary, all female referees, and all female matches. Every year they need to do that.
Last week, I was jumped from behind in the parking lot by Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
It's on TBS and TNT, Mark.
Jumped from behind because
Like tonight, AEW Dynamite is on TBS, and then on Saturdays, Collision's on TNT.
if Max had ever had a problem
You don't have to have HBO to watch
he
it.
can't look at head on.
That's an option, but you don't have to have that.
And that's why I know it's a waste of time. It's a waste of my time. It is a waste of your time. So call him out to the screen right now.
Oh, you mean you can't do it? Oh, I get what you're saying. You can't do it. You can't stand it. I used to be like that. I used to be like that too, Mike, where I just, especially when AEW was using fluorescent light bulbs as weapons. I couldn't do it. It was too much.
But Max, I need you to know.
But now
I need you to know that once you sign
I'm getting to that point, Tyler, where I love any pro wrestling. It's even the indies.
and you
Starting last year, I opened my eyes up to TNA, AEW, all the indies shows. Before that, it was WWE only.
for you.
I finally started to expand my horizons with pro wrestling. Like Francine said on her podcast, Eyes Up Here, got to support all of them because they could jump ship and go to different organizations if needed. Indies do be fire. I like FWE. I like DCW, Newborn Wrestling. Yeah, I like a lot of indie shows.
Doug the challenger.
I need to check out MLW apparently because that's where Matt Riddle and Shotzi Blackheart is at. And I don't know where Cora Jade's wrestling at, but she's got a belt. She's a champion at one of those indie organizations out there somewhere. Yeah, GCW. I've heard about them too. Haven't had time to check them out yet though. All right, MJF's music played, but he didn't come out.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. I'm getting word that we have a message. MJF
Tony
has one of the
Schiavone says he has a
cameras
message for
backstage.
him.
He does want to speak to you, but Apparently, if you leave the ring before he finishes, okay, something bad, according to MJF, something very bad is going to happen. Sorry, but he's got a camera. They've got to stay in the ring.
This is interesting. Apparently, MJF has a camera backstage somewhere.
Okay, he's got the camera.
It says if
What's going on there?
Adam Page leaves the ring before he's done, he just called him Seabiscuit. Something bad gonna happen.
Remember when I told you you're at your most vulnerable when you're angry? Well, say hello to your vulnerability.
That Briscoe, Mark Briscoe,
Hey man, here's the deal.
but he can't leave the ring.
You're gonna give me what I want. I'm not greedy, man. I just had 3 requests for Forbidden Door.
That's what she was at. I didn't know what organization it was, but I knew she had a belt over there, and it's still wrestling.
However, if you don't say yes to my 3 requests,
I forgot to turn this light on.
then unfortunately,
Oh, I saw this. Yeah, I was trying not to watch this. He's pouring gas on Briscoe. When I was trying to not look on Facebook earlier, I saw them pouring gas on somebody. I was wondering what happened
so here are the 3
and what was going on.
Number 1,
Of course, Ricochet
the
involved in
title
this.
can change hands via disqualification. Number 2, the title can change hands via count out. And number 3, which I didn't originally have planned, but good on you. You tricked me last week. Congrats, you outsmarted me for all of 5 seconds. Number 3 is I do not have to use my contract in order to get my match at Forbidden Door. So what's it going to be, Hangman? Because not right now.
I know, right? And I was trying to. The only reason I was on Facebook was so I can get the match card for the description on this video, so I can know what to type in my description. Because I always try to put the matches that I react to in the description. I need to subscribe to AEW's emails like I do WWE, I guess.
Put it down. Put it down. Max, put it down. 3. Put it down. 4. 5. You got it.
So Adam Page just had to agree that Sunday at Forbidden Door, the title can change hands via disqualification, count out, and MJF doesn't have to use his contract to get the title shot. He was gonna set that dude on fire if he didn't agree to that, and now he can get out of his room. He's going back there with a chair. That was something else right there. Fast forward through this commercial break. Back to the show. Let's go. But my point remains that she's still able to wrestle and hold championships, even though she's got her OnlyFans going on. I would love to see, what's her name? Used to be Lacey Evans. I don't know what her name is now. God, what's her name now? She changed her name. It's on the tip of my tongue. God. I can find out quicker if I look on. I can't look on Instagram because it's going to spoil AEW. What's her new name? But anyway, I would love to see her wrestling in the organization. I used to love me some Lacey Evans.
Well, obviously, in a sense, Hangman Adam
I'm gonna feel like an idiot when y'all say her name in chat.
MJF, he has left the Hydro. I'm sure.
And Daniel Bryanson ain't said nothing on this commentary all night long. He's been sitting there quiet as a mouse. And now they ask him a question and he has to speak.
You know, MJF has said that he thinks Hangman's at his most.
Like, I ain't heard his voice at all till right now. I forgot he was even sitting there at ringside.
And what MJF just did, that's despicable. That just shows me he doesn't have the confidence to execute the contract, and he doesn't think he's going to win the match on Sunday.
Yeah, the stipulation from MJF.
Lacey Evans was a wrestler for Arizona Wrestling. Damn, that's cool. And now Mercedes Moné coming out. CEO, draped in gold. Her 8 belts. 8 belts Moné. That's why I like Mercedes Moné. That's another one of my favorite AEW wrestlers. I love how she's wearing it like a skirt wrapped around her waist. Surely you've seen that, Mont. I think I sent you that picture of 8 belts, man. Yeah, got them dangling around her waist, dropped to the floor like a skirt, like a dress. She makes that look good. Not since Kenny Omega has anybody looked that good with that many damn belts. That is too cool. CEO, 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 CEO. Just a swaying in the as she's moving. That was cool. That entrance was nice. Now Athena, formerly known as Ember Moon, kind of like her too.
An unlikely alliance between Athena and Mercedes Moné ahead of the big door where the People's Challenge time between Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship, right? Seems like a alliance.
I think I got an idea for the poll, but it's only gonna be up for the rest of the show. Oh man, I hit the wrong button. Damn it.
Spectrum customer already, but for your loved ones who are not, we've opened up
Well,
our
damn.
website to everyone.
Hold on, let me
for the
restart
duration
it.
of this.
That's not what I wanted to do. They showed Emergence. They showed the entire TNA PLE earlier. I was wondering what that was. Yeah, the poll is only gonna be up for 20, 30 minutes at the most. 20 minutes. But here you go. I think I know the answer. I think I know what y'all gonna pick. I should have put this up earlier, but I couldn't think of a good one till now. All right, poll is live. Which one you think was better? Now, timeless Tony Storm's coming out. Love me some Tony Storm. Timeless. Looking like Marilyn Monroe every time. I feel like that's gonna be the overwhelming response with everybody who votes on that poll. She was amazing. She was so nice too. She was like, "You have a lot of belts already, so I feel like you should hold mine too." And then she put her belt on my shoulder, and then the picture got taken. I won't ever forget that moment meeting her. I was like, "Oh my God, Tony Storm, you're the reason why I watch AEW every week." Like, really? We're that bad, huh? I'm like, no, that's not what I meant. I mean it like that. I meant like you're so pretty and the promos are so great. I still like Hurt Syndicate and start rolling off a few extra names like that. But she was like, "Oh, we're that bad, huh?"
This will be the first meeting between Mercedes Moné.
I don't like him. I don't like Ricochet and AEW because he's a dick.
Quite frankly, one of the best matches.
I like him more in AEW because he was a face, or I like him more in WWE because he was a face.
Now Windsor, side headlock on the TBS champion, Mercedes Moné.
Alex Windsor's impressed a lot of people in her short time here.
I like this Alex Windsor though. She's
One
cute.
of the reasons why is, I mean, her fundamentals are so good.
I've been watching her a few weeks.
Side headlock takeover over.
And this is against a seasoned performer, Mercedes Moné.
Windsor.
Love my women's wrestling. This is the match I was looking forward to the most tonight, right here. you look back on this video, you'll see I was like not paying much attention the whole time, but now I'm locked in. I'm locked in, boy.
Yeah, one of the things I'm impressed by is her speed. Alex Windsor's speed. You know, she's a strong woman, but then she's also very fast. But look at Mercedes Moné's technique.
Cameraman, couldn't. Googly moogly, cameraman, you know how to get the man.
Submission hold, but Windsor prevent the arms of Mercedes from meeting, and now Larry intercepting elbow.
It's like the crowd chanting "Fight Forever," and I agree. If that's what they're chanting, I agree. And Mercedes Moné gear looks kind of like Wonder Woman. That kind of makes me think of her, the way it's put together.
Egos involved with Mercedes.
One, two, Windsor.
Alex Windsor showing off her power and toughness and strength. Even though she slipped, she still
Great job if you're staying with it by Windsor. Do what you
put her with
want.
that fall away slam.
Fall away slam. And
I thought she was about to kip up.
Towards
Toni Storm smelled Mercedes Moné. She was like, and now them two in the ring. Toni Storm, and she smelled her again. She said delicious. She said it'll get in my belly like Fat Bastard from Austin Powers. Playing mind games. That's what I mean by Toni Storm be cracking me up. That's what I told her. Like, you be cracking me up.
I mean, that's how she throws people off. I mean, sometimes you think she's a joke, but then she comes out there the way that she wrestles.
strong waist lock. Cinched in 5 times Toni Storm. Athena backing the champion up to the corner.
I almost want to run it back and see what she said before she said get in my belly. Those little innuendos and double entendres be cracking me up.
Trying to play her own mind games. Toni Storm side headlock. Cinched in. Storm sends Athena off. Bypass. The ropes hit toss. No, Athena lands on her feet.
Toni Storm, man, compared to the way she looked back when she was at the first Evolve pay-per-view and when she was in WWE, when she had the backwards baseball cap and the football marker stuff on her eye. I forget what they call that when it blocks out the glare when they're playing football. But you know what I'm talking about. That version of Toni Storm is completely different than this one we've been seeing on AEW.
Drop kick and Storm now. Backbreaker. Athena down. Cover main. Athena kicking out at 1.
Yeah, Toni Storm has seen a lot.
Macy, Australia. I knew it coming to me. Lacey Evans. I don't know if that's her shoot name or what. Macy, Australia. That's her name. I knew it would come to me more sooner than later. I'm glad it happened when I was on camera.
Athena has seemed impenetrable. That's got to be weighing on the mind of Toni Storm.
Oh, double headbutt in stereo by Toni Storm and Alex Windsor.
Hip attack. Sidestepped by Mercedes, crashing out to the floor, and now Mercedes on the move. Toni Storm.
Just grabbed her by the tips. She just grabbed Mercedes when they like did a honk. I held it for a second. Toni Storm is a trip. Oh God! Mercedes Moné held the ropes open so that Athena could do a suicide dive, and she collided with that commentator table hard. And now all 4 women fighting on the outside of the ring. Ooh, Athena just slammed Toni Storm hard on the ground. Damn. Like a modified powerbomb. Now it's Windsor with a senton off the apron. Commercial break. Gonna fast forward through it to get to the other side. And it's the last commercial break of the night, so I'm only gonna be up here on this stream for like 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna take a small break before I jump on the game.
Continues our main event underway as we approach Forbidden
And when I get on the game, I'm only gonna do like 2 matches at the most, just like last night.
tag team partners. A little bit of miscommunication there. Alex Windsor trying to make it to the corner of the tag and the AEW Women's World Champion.
Athena just rocked Mercedes.
What's up, John? Little John, what's up, boy? What's up? I know you gotta go to bed soon. That's why I only got like 5 more minutes left on the stream, Mr. Timekeeper.
She will face this Sunday at Forbidden Doors. Athena. Swing and a miss. Toni. Go. Bring it down. Right hands on her challenger. Athena trying to cover up. Athena realized them.
Oh, I ain't said it yet, but I meant to say shucky ducky quack quack at this women's match. Especially the cameraman with the mangles.
Athena able to kick out. Mercedes Moné puts her TBS championship on the line in a four-way match. Alex Windsor representing AEW, Persephone representing CMLL. And we found out earlier today that it will be Bozilla.
I almost want to pay for Forbidden Door, but it's coming on at the same time as Heat Wave. Heat Wave and Forbidden Door are both this Sunday. You like my TikTok? Thank you, John. I appreciate it. It means a lot, bro. You really made my day still when you told me I'm your favorite YouTuber. I won't ever forget you telling me that, bro. You could have said that way or felt that way about any streamer in the world, and you said that about me. That means a lot. That's living rent free in my head, just so you know.
She's explosive. She's technically sound. She's done a great job since coming to AEW.
My TikTok about to be going off the chain because I saw a video earlier when I was on break at work that said the guy was referencing what somebody else said, a girl said. It was one of those he said, she said situations. But the moral of the story is every time you open the TikTok app, you're supposed to either post a video or a photo, period. Even if you're just checking the metrics, even if you accidentally open it, you're supposed to post something. So that's what I'm going to start doing. This will be a lot of videos coming. My TikTok about to be lit. That's why I didn't even open it. Since that when I posted at work on my break. Because I'm trying to...
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
kind of wonder how she's
I'm real self-conscious. I'm real insecure about...
She could lose, her,
That's why it took a lot for me to even be a podcaster to begin with.
Yeah, that's the key, right? I mean, I think she's a great champion. I think she could defend the title, but in a four-way, like you said, Brian, you're not even in the ring. I'll tell you the truth. It's just, we touched on it when the announcement about the syndicate match was announced. A little bit the disadvantage that the champion is in. It's because they didn't even have
Send it to me.
But that match,
I'm curious to see what happened. You always send them interesting videos.
First fall, first pinfall or submission to a finish. And that makes no disqualification too. Stage, nobody home in the corner for her. Toni Storm. Can she make the crawl? Can she make the tag? Athena's in.
I know y'all gonna be an overwhelming response for WCW on that poll. I was just being silly, trying to think of something. Some poll is better than no poll.
The champion, but now it's the champion. Straight off the bottom rope, DDT, Athena.
Yeah, Toni Storm needs to make the tag here.
That didn't sound right.
Athena firmly
Get my mind out the gutter.
DDT from the AEW Women's World Champion. Alex Windsor desperately wants the tag. But Toni Storm.
This match is not gonna be going on much longer. About to be some hot tag. Like I always say, when the women tag in and out, that's the definition of a hot tag. The epitome of it. Toni Storm, Toni Storm, Toni Storm.
Even now, she's still barely moving.
I'll check it out after the show. I appreciate it. Hot tag to Alex Windsor. Hot tag to Mercedes Moné. And on paper, Mercedes Moné should win this, but we're gonna see how this plays out. John, surely I sent you that picture of 8 belts Moné, Mercedes Moné with 8 belts, wearing them like a dress. like a skirt.
Takes the kick out.
How you gonna have a
Yeah,
belt
one of the
made,
things I've
a
been
skirt made out
impressed
of
with is
belt?
her rotational power. You see it when she swings those
I
gloves.
like it. To quote
They
Booker
talk in
T,
athletics
I
about how
like it.
important rotational
Who
power
is your
is.
crush? Your crush is Rhea
You see
Ripley,
it in
bro.
Windsor.
Well, you jumped ship, so it might be Liv Morgan. But for the longest, it was Rhea Ripley.
Great save by Athena.
Yeah, Toni Storm got Athena in a chicken wing, but then she broke it out. Got it. It's neither one of them, neither Rhea Ripley nor Liv Morgan. I don't know who it is then. Oh, power driver on the steel steps. Dang. Athena just power drive Toni Storm on the steel steps. Try again. I don't know, bro. Like, there's somebody in WWE, right? Toni Storm is laid out.
Out of this match, but who knows what shape she's going to be in come Sunday. I mean, it all depends on her landing. It's hard to see
Tiffany Stratton.
how she actually landed.
It's Tiffy time.
Oh, wait. Windsor counters to her knees. Wow.
Is that the right answer?
Samoan drop.
I knew it.
Woman who may just be days away from claiming the TBS championship.
First it was Rhea Ripley, then it was Liv Morgan, and now you're all into Tiffany Stratton. You got good taste. I told you that before. Yo, she's tapping out though. She's not the legal woman. Wow. Oh, and then Athena with that finisher, and that's the 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Athena for the win. And Mercedes Moné. Athena and Mercedes Moné. That escalated quickly. Toni Storm is still laid out after that power driver on the step. Because she was trying to soften her up for the match Sunday. Oh, and then Mercedes Moné just slammed the belt in front of the girl that she was wrestling Sunday who was sitting in the crowd watching. The girl from CMLL. So I guess who your crush was. Who's mine, John? I know I got a lot of them, but who's the number one crush of mine? You sound like me. Anybody who drinks from a shoe is nasty. To quote Cleveland Brown. Oh, that's nasty. Ain't enough mouthwash in the world for me to kiss no girl after that. In general, overall, bro, you know this. You know this. What brand? You know what brand? WWE is the brand. You know what brand? You know this. And the show's ended, so after you answer this question, I'm gonna log off. You gotta remember, if I answer that question, you're gonna know the answer. I'm trying to give you a clue without giving it away. I call that one crush my ex-wife for a reason. That should give you the answer right there. And we got 3 votes on the poll. One person voted for AEW. Wow. That's my ex-wife. Nope. Try again, like you told me. That's my former crush. I still got a crush on her, but not like the one I got now. I'm smitten. I got the hots for one in very particular, one female in particular. Anyway, guys. Who? Jaringa Monto. I want to just tell you since you're not gonna guess it. Thought you knew me, bro. Yeah, there you go. Yep, you got it. You got it right. Blake Monroe, my wife, formerly known as Mariah May. Even when she was on AEW wrestling Toni Storm, I'd always like, damn, she kind of cute. She's like Toni Storm, but hotter. Anyway, to my 184 subscribers, thank you for your support. To those who have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Doesn't cost a dime, only take a second of your time. Just a matter of ringing that bell so you get the notifications and help me grow the channel. Go through the content I put out, more than 280 videos. Like them, comment on them, share them. And don't forget to follow me on all your social media accounts. All right, guys, I'll be back on after a short break for some WWE 2K25 gameplay footage. Until then, be good and be good at it. God bless you all. Peace.